Underdog Fantasy is the place to play if you're a fan looking to cash in on some of your favorite athletes' performances. Available in over 30 states, including New York, California, and Texas. Just call your shot on higher or lower on 2 or more player stats for your chance to win real money. Use our promo code KFTV for up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick. So download the Underdog Fantasy app today and turn every bucket into a W. I'm hyped. A lot to be hyped about. The new year, 2025. And we pick it back up where we left off. 9 in a row. I mean, what was more impressive for you tonight, man? The triple-double by my guy, Mr. Everything, Josh Hart? Or, the bodega was just bodying people in the second half. Talk to me, man. What do you think, bro?
Ooh, how about all of it, man? How about all of it?
Everything.
Because the thing is that you don't have Jalen Brunson tonight. You don't have Deuce McBride. Campaign gets the the start for tonight.
Yeah.
All right. And keep in mind, this guy hasn't been playing well, right? The last couple of games,
Yeah.
his minutes has been cut short, but he played well tonight in that starting rotation. Nevertheless, you have all of these guys without Jalen Brunson, who's been facilitating like there's no other day, right? And these guys are okay. You got enough playmaking on this team. You got enough talent on this team that it's okay. Mikal Bridges was doing the damn thing. OG started to get out of his shooting funk. Karl Anthony Towns gets you not only 30 points, but 20-plus boards. Then you have Josh Hart out there just getting a triple-double, making it look easy on the season once again. I mean, dude, this team is just stacked with talent. Offensively, it's clicking. Playmaking is just abound. You don't need Jalen Brunson necessarily in these matchups. And let me say, it's not that you don't need him, but you don't need him in these matchups. And I think that's something that Tom Thibodeau has to take into consideration when we think about resting star players on this roster, saying, hey, who are we playing tonight?
Yeah.
You're not feeling too well? It's okay. We got enough power. We got enough star power on this roster to fight through. So, man, overall, I like everything that happened tonight.
Good point, man. I'll start with Towns, man, because he just continues to he's having a career year. We talked about it on the last show, like whether is he deserving of more All-Star consideration. I think the answer is yes. I mean, this guy's looking like Jason Kidd out there right now, man. Between the playmaking, the rebounding, snatching boards at 6'4", playmaking, 12 assists tonight. Obviously assists have a lot to do with the execution on the other side, and give credit because the offense, as you said, without Jalen Brunson, they're flashing their depth. But Josh Hart, man, it's just him just knowing what his team needs and delivering in a timely manner. You can always go back to the preseason quote that where he said facetiously, like, man, I'm lost. I have no idea about my role, because he was struggling in the preseason and everybody's going crazy. But, I just had no doubts because this guy, I said it in the preseason, he always knows how to adjust. He showed us that last year in the playoffs without Julius Randle. Points, rebounds, assists, three-point shooting. He did it all for the Knicks as they tried to survive round after round. So just brilliant play, man. His playmaking IQ just locked in with this team right now. And how about the last play? I'm showing the replay right now. Put Keontae George in the spin cycle and then yammed it on him. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. So shout out to him. And then you had the big bodega, man. 31 points, another 20 rebound outing, 21 rebounds. Let's put some respect on his name. 50% from the field, 50% from three. 4 times a steal and a block. And I just love the way that he got physical with these guys, especially in the second half. He was taking no prisoners and literally just yamming on them time after time. He was going at Kessler. He was going at Marketed. I think it was because, especially the first half, he wasn't getting the calls that he was looking for. Took a couple nasty spills and then literally just took it out on him. Great job by Karl Anthony Towns, man.
But also because, man, the Utah Jazz got the best of the New York Knicks not too long ago when the Knicks went on their West Coast trip. So, these guys had a little bit more fuel
Fire
in the tank just to come out here and win this one, right?
Yeah.
But, you're talking about points, rebounds. Let's stick with the rebounds for a second, all right? Shout out to StatMuse for pointing this one out. Players with over 60 rebounds since Christmas. Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody. These guys are just killing it, man. And you're starting, and You still need more rebounding on this team, but these guys are giving it all that they got, man. We see it even tonight. The rebounding was a close battle in the first quarter for the Utah Jazz. They got Kessler, they got Markkanen, they got enough height on that team to just clean the glass. But yet these guys battled. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns getting over 20 boards himself, right? Back in the natural position that he likes to play. And he's just showing you, man, what he is more than capable of. Han was talking about it on the broadcaster and Breen, and they discussed how Cat has always had this ability to rebound at a high level. He hasn't had to the last couple of seasons because he had Rudy Gobert playing the center position. Now he's back at the 5 where he likes to play, and he's demonstrating how well he could perform at that position. And this is why he was a little, it was nothing against Rudy, but when they traded for Rudy Gobert, right, there was I forget what the quote was, but he was a little upset, a little bothered that he didn't get a chance to continue to play the 5 because that's where he felt like he could flourish the most. And now we're seeing it once again. Said it on the show yesterday, man, wrapping up 2024. He's not only has he matured, but he's on the best team that he's ever been on, and he's playing the position that is natural to him, and he's killing it.
Put him in that MVP conversation, man. Look, I'm not saying he's going to win it, but he deserves that respect. Legitimate top 5 on the ladder. They're going to go see Shea in OKC. Shea's deserving. Giannis deserving. The Joker deserving. Karl Anthony Towns is right there with those guys. Lockstep. Every night he's doing this, man. Every night he's delivering for this Knicks team, and he's getting it. Look, he was stepping out and popping the threes. Cool. But he's getting it the ski mask way, the New York grit way, which is, I mean, as a Knicks fan, you love to see it because he's playing with that heart, that fire in his eye. That's why I like seeing him and Hart go out there and just dominate the way that they did. That's New York grit, man, personified. It was beautiful to see. It was a beautiful show, man.
Black Air Force One style, CP.
Yeah.
Going out there snatching.
Absolutely, man. So those two guys set the tone. Offensively, especially, but how about defensively? Let's go to the dog. We're going to give Mikal Bridges his love. Let's go to the dog because it was important to set a tone defensively. Lauri Markkanen putting 34 points on him in Utah. A lot of that was on him. He was going out there. 34 points for Markkanen in the first matchup. This time, they hold Markkanen to 6 of 22 from the field. OG Anunoby, a big part of that. He finishes with 22 points. He finds his shooting efficiency, 10 of 16, but then 3 steals, 2 blocks. The Jazz turned it over 6 times in that first quarter alone, and OG Anunoby was a big factor in that. He took the matchup with Markkanen personally and pretty much shut him down. Shut him down, bro.
1 of 10 from downtown, CP. I mean, I think he was 1 of 5 for a good portion of this game, and you see the impact that OG had tonight. I mean, we're talking about a guy that has a lot of height against OG Anunoby, but we start to see his versatility, man. Doesn't matter the height, doesn't matter the wingspan. OG has that strength to battle with anybody. We saw it against Joel Embiid in the postseason last year. Now we're seeing it against Lauri Markkanen after we got the best of him not too long ago. 6 of 22 from the field, man. 10 boards. Like, he still was able to get his boards, but only 16 points. This is a guy who can easily just get up to 20 points just because of his three-point shooting prowess, and he was just not capable of doing that today thanks to OG. OG made sure that he was up in his grill, making him have to work for every single bucket that he got. So OG out here just doing the thing. And look, you're going to need OG, especially when you don't have Brunson to show up offensively too. And the fact that, this guy was averaging like 8 points the last couple of games, after having that surge outing against the Denver Nuggets, that scoring just, took a drop, right? Still giving you what you need defensively, but offensively just wasn't as confident, wasn't as in rhythm as he's capable of being tonight. Was able to get back into it. And this is kind of the thing about the Knicks, man. That starting 5 is so deep that once you start getting, more touches back, because Brunson is a high usage player, it just gives guys other opportunities to find their rhythm again. And so hopefully from a night like this for OG, he's able to carry this into, a battle against OKC on Friday.
Big battle because OKC, they are very impressive in their last win over the Timberwolves.
12 games in a row for OKC right now, man.
The two hottest
teams. Collision ready course. To match up on Friday.
Collision course. Knicks Fix on the Discord. Go ahead and unmute your mic. Knicks Fix.
CP, Alec, what up, man? Happy New Year's.
Good, man. How you feeling, man?
What's going on, man? Yo, first thing first, I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for having this platform, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's
man.
so much fun after all these years to finally have a good team. You know, we come to events and stuff, but now is the first time, like, it completely changed. Like, we have a solid team. But anyway, man, yo, just random. Did you see World Boss Vibes Cartel rocking the throwback?
You know we were not missing that. Come on, man. Hold on. Let me get the footage out, man. Because big up to the world boss, and because that footage is actually going quite viral on KFTV Instagram. But big up to the world boss Al in his first concert back, New Year's Eve, National Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica. He switches sets and he comes out in a number 33, bigging up New York, bigging up Patrick Ewing, comes out with not the KFTV, but we got to get him a KFTV snap. But he comes out with the New York Knicks snap, the fresh Ewing blue joint. Shout out to the world boss, man. That was a big moment, man. Big moment.
That's what I'm saying, man. I was like, I knew you had to see it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man, just a few points on tonight's game. I'll make it quick. I think the winner really is Leon Rose, man. Like, bro, I finally figured out why Cat's playing better. It feels like the dude's taking the training from Dyke and rocking the shiesty and Timbs and coming in with the Dominican Tambo the drum, bro. Like, he's playing next level, yo. Mikhail, you know, that's 5 first-round picks. Now we're getting the Mikhail that we actually traded for. Shout out to Campaign, man. 8 points, 9 dimes, 3 assists. That's tough. That's coming into play like that. And then finally, the Josh Hart deal, like Alex said, that might have been that out of all the deals we made. Yo, we traded Scam Rubbish, a pick, and Archie Diacono for a triple-double guard. That's tough. Man.
Tough.
But yeah, Friday night is a big night. I'll see you guys there. That's the main attraction for the season, I feel like. And then I'll leave you with this, man. My girl wasn't a Knicks fan before. Like, she would watch games here and there, but after she met me, she got a sweatshirt and she ready to rock on Friday night at Clinton Hall.
Wow, you see that? So what do I tell you, man? This is a wife-friendly show. This is a family show to the core. We don't just talk about this. We live this out. Who needs Tinder when you got KFTV, man?
All right, fellas. Have a good night, man.
Have a good night, man. You enjoy it, man. I'll see you and wifey on Friday, man. Pull up, man. See you, man.
CP, the love connection over here.
But day ones knew that, though. You know, we've been making love connections here on Knicks Fan TV. It's just a byproduct of the #1 show for the fans by the fans.